Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great Tuesday night. Hope all of you having a great week. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, we got to talk about everybody's favorite team. Kind of being sarcastic if you couldn't tell. We got Alabama. Clap it up. Clap it up. You either hate them or you love them. That's enough, Matt. Calm down, buddy. Like I was saying, you either hate them or love them. No in-betweens. This was supposed to be the second video we posted today, but we had to postpone it a little bit because we had Dabo Swinney crashing out a lot of time. You already know we had to cover that. So this is our third video. I told you. The MEG Sweatshop, it's in full force. Once the season starts, it is 24/7. We don't rest. We don't sleep. You already know this because we got content to make. It's football season, baby. We are officially back. And check out what our arch nemesis Kermit Mahomes just had to say. Hi, Milt. Yet again, that has never been my name. I don't know why you still call me that. There are two interesting individuals in your comment section that have a similar username in the same PFP, which stands for slow down, Matt. Profile picture as me. Just letting you know when you read my comments to make sure the username is JC755 and not any other variation. Have a great day and keep up the fire videos. Per usual, Kermit the Holmes is always a top like comment. You can't open up the comment section without seeing this face. I will agree, that is interesting that JC755 Mahomes is so famous on the channel. There are people now trying to impersonate him in the comment section. Getting that out the way though, what we have to talk about in tonight's video, I don't want to make this a long one. I want to make it short, simple, and sweet. It's something that I've been thinking about, and that is no other than what Kalen DeBoer has been doing at Alabama. He's figured out something. Last week, ironically enough, I think it was Tuesday as well, we made a video talking about the mood of the Alabama program, the state of it, how the fans are feeling. And I said, hey, the fans, from everybody I talked to, the sources, people around that team, they're actually feeling a little bit better after that Louisiana Monroe game and performance. I was, and I will continue to be the first person to tell you, I didn't care what Alabama did in that game. It didn't amount to a hill of beans to me because it's ULM. You're supposed to go out there and dominate them. However, other people, different opinions. They actually cared about it. And that's what makes college football so unique because everybody has a different opinion and there's always something to argue and debate about. The one thing everybody continued to tell me is, Matt, you actually need to value it because the defense is moving faster. The offense looks great under Ty Simpson. This looks like a different ball team from when they played in Tallahassee, Florida. Y'all know how I feel about it. I was like, whatever. Let me see you do it against Wisconsin. And well, what do we know? They eviscerated Wisconsin, blew them out of the water. Final score 38-14. It wasn't even that close. It felt like a 40-point ball game. From the start of the game, it was over. Never in doubt, never in jeopardy. It was the same thing as last year. Alabama was too much for them. They curb stomped them. I noticed too in that Wisconsin game, DeBoer is moving around that sideline with a little pep in his step per se. He's got a little more swagger to him, a little more moxie than not even the beginning of this season, but the entirety of last season. You didn't have to be good at reading body language to figure out or see for yourself that DeBoer, he didn't look comfortable last year. He looked like a deer in headlights. Every single time that camera panned over to him in the middle of a game after a turnover or whatnot, he looked lost. He looked like a kid lost in Walmart or Publix. The players are backing DeBoer 100%. Recently, we talked about how the video clip went viral of Tim Keena. He was going up to him in the middle of the game, hyping up his head coach. Here's a fun fact for you. Kalen DeBoer is pretty good at home. I'm being a little sarcastic. He's perfect at home. He's 9-0. Hasn't lost a single game. We'll do let me sit down. I got my pen in my hand. Nice little golf clap. I believe, unless I'm highly mistaken, I was doing some digging and research. That is the best start for Alabama head coach since 1918. Somebody fact check me on that. 9-0. That is very sporty. Very, 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 very nice. It is impeccable. There's a lot of synonyms you can throw in there. I think you get the point. Wait a minute. Timothy and Bobby. I told you stop running to the comment section. Let me finish my sentence. I can already see you. I can smell you. You are flying. You already have the comment written. You probably already posted it. But Matt, but Mr. Matt, talk about him on the road. Yeah, sure. He's 9-0, undefeated at home. That's all fine and dandy. But talk about him on the road. He's abysmal. I'm about to get to it. Just calm down. Calm down for a second. Up until this date, Kalen DeBoer's teams, they know how to get excited. They know how to get hyped up for these home games. You can see it. You can feel the energy. And to be fair, that is stereotypical of most college football teams. Not rocket science. You're more comfortable at home. You don't have to travel. You don't have to do all that. You get to be in your locker room. Your pregame meal is probably the same. Just everything's how you like it. When you're on the road, there's so many variables. You got the traveling. That takes a toll on you. You got to sleep in a hotel that you're not used to, etc., etc. You get the point. And the biggest X factor that most people are going to throw in there, instead of people cheering you, or most of the crowd cheering you, everyone's booing you. It's harder to hear the plays. It's just not a fun time. As good as he's been at home, you want to know what his record is on the road? Drum roll, please. Act like I put in a drum roll sound effect. We haven't really bumped up or ramped up the production on the channel yet to do all that. We're not equipped for that, all right? 2-4. No clap. 2-4. Yikes. That is not just kind of good. It's not even average. It's in the bad category. Really, really, really bad. 2-4? Are you kidding me? You should know who the 4 losses are against. If not, I will give you a refresher. Vanderbilt, Tennessee, started out 0-2 in his first 2 road games. Then Oklahoma, and last but not least, Florida State, the Seminoles. There's your 4 losses. Here's your 2 wins. Wisconsin, LSU. That's the end of the list. So here's the $1,000,000 question. What in the world is going on when Alabama travels? What in the world is going on outside of Bryant-Denny Stadium, Tuscaloosa, Alabama? What's the difference? I tell you what the difference is. It all starts with this. You could nitpick at certain things. I'm just going to narrow it down to this one big main topic. Discipline, 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 and more discipline. Imagine I said that word 5,000 more times. Discipline. We don't have it. We are an undisciplined football team. When things are going our way, hint, hint, when you're at home, it's easy for us. We get away with it. But when we're on the road, that's when your non-discipline, or better way of saying it, lack of discipline, it gets exposed. And it's the little things, right? I saw an interview where Ty Simpson was talking about, this was after the Florida State game, by the way, we got to be better at cleaning up after lunch and dinner, picking up our trash, throwing our laundry in the basket. Like, what? When your star quarterback, some people may not call him a star, we'll just say your starting quarterback is talking about we got to do a better job of cleaning up after ourselves, that's when you know the discipline isn't good. That then leads me to believe, I saw some rumors, you can't confirm these, but I saw some people talking about how the players on road games, they're ordering DoorDash to the hotel at 1 or 2 a.m. the night before the game. I don't want to overhype that. That's why I didn't make a separate video on it, because you could argue and say, well, Matt, they're up, they can't sleep, they're hungry. I'm not even mad about that too much. But even with that being said, I would like to say, you don't know it for a fact because we'll never know, if Nick Saban was still the head coach, players wouldn't be ordering DoorDash at 1 or 2 a.m. And it's not even just that. I've also heard rumors of people talking about on the road, you got Bama players just walking around the hotel at 1 or 2 a.m., going in different rooms and all that nice stuff. You do when you're like, on a travel baseball team or AAU basketball team. That's stuff I did when we were, how old was I when I was playing AAU? Like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. I want the players to have fun, have a good time, enjoy your college experience. But you do see that sometimes it does look like they're having a little bit too much fun. And I hate to sound like a party pooper, but that's how I view it. Here's where I'm trying to go at with this. I don't think our players in 2024 and 2025 have taken the football season as seriously as players did in 2014, 2015, 16, and 17, if that makes sense. It was life or death for the team back then where they won or lost the game. Now the players are like, yeah, I'd like to win the game, and we're going to try hard, but hey, is that paycheck, does it hit my bank account, or that direct deposit, does it hit it on Thursday or Friday? They got other priorities, and that's money. It's not even like, I feel like. No, it's the truth. When you're on the road, there's too many distractions for these, let me remind you, young college athletes at their physical prime and just prime in their life. Let's go back to this real quick. When Alabama is playing at home, I am extremely confident in them. They play like one of the best teams in the nation. On the road, though, no, I can't trust them. I refuse to trust them. They're 2-4 for a reason. You can like Kalen DeBoer, you can hate him. It doesn't matter. It's a cold, hard fact. At home, he has figured out something. On the road, he is yet to, I guess you'd say, what's a good way of wording this? He is yet to take that winning formula at home and carry it on the plane or on the bus on all the road games. I've said it the past couple of times. I've talked about him in videos, reaction vids, and whatnot. I haven't given up on DeBoer. I know some people jumped off the ship after the Florida State game, but I didn't. If he can just figure out these road problems, and that is a big if, I think Alabama's going to be all right. And I'm not even talking about all right this year. I'm talking about all right for the next 5 to 10 years and so on. I want to believe that he'll figure it out, but truth of the matter is, and this is the only real answer out there, I don't know if he will. I hope he will, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I feel like I've been saying this a lot about all these college teams. We're going to find out a lot about Alabama and this Kalen DeBoer team and how good they are on the road if they've improved in 2 weeks. You know who they play? Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens, Georgia. Goes on being said, monumental game for Bama, Georgia, the entire college football world. Everybody's going to be tuning in. It's one of the best rivalries in all college football right now. Here's the last thing I'm going to say when we end out the video. I hope the Alabama players are ready because I know Kirby Smart's going to have them boys ready to go. Let me know your thoughts down below.